Calgary is full of authentic people expressing their individual creativity.
Once you hit my age, you've got to find your art.
It's my passion. It's the food. If you feel good, you enjoy it, that's why I'm doing all this.
I was always told as a logical person, not a creative person, but coming and working in this space has kind of been my therapy.
Join me, Adora Nwofor, on Living a Creative Life as we showcase some of those individuals expressing themselves in a variety of ways. This is an open invitation for you to share your stories of creativity with us. We've already received a number of interesting pictures and stories, including an image from Obscura Lucida showing the majesty of Dinosaur Provincial Park, reminding us to appreciate where we live. And we can see that community spirit is alive and well with these pictures from Love Art YYC, with beautiful banners lining the alleyways of Lakeview. And allow me to introduce you to Sai, a 10-year-old who wrote her first original song while stuck at home. It's called Spread the Love. Take it away, Sai.
Remember to love, love, love your family. Love, love, love. Wow, I see. Spread the love, love, love.
Thanks, Sai. Can't wait to see where your talent takes you next. What do you do when you start a new job and COVID-19 hits? Well, if you're lucky enough to keep working, you roll with it. And if you're anything like Juan Hurtado at Sea Space King Edward, you just might find inspiration from it.
So my name is Juan Hurtado. I'm the Theater and Facilities Manager at Sea Space King Edward. So Sea Space is an arts hub. For now, we're working on a by appointment only. Tenants have stayed the same. I only came into the job a week, 2 weeks before COVID actually hit. After this happened, we sort of settled into a quote-unquote new routine. I had so much extra time at home that we just started doing murals on our walls and had the time and like the energy to create new things. The silver lining within all of this, we did one humpback whale based off of stencil, and then we just colored it in. Like every time I look at it, it brings a smile to my face.
What drives Calgarians to create, to make things happen? Where does that seed come from? For the renowned Music Mile, that seed continues to grow even while live music gatherings are being limited for our safety. Please allow me to introduce you to Bob Chartier, fondly known as the Mayor of the Music Mile.
In the early days, I was that kid that was always told by a mother and teachers and the choir master, sorry, Bobby, but you can't sing. Most of my life, I never saw myself as a musician or a person with musical talent. And then when I came to Calgary, I discovered a camp where 150 adults show up with their guitars and mandolins. And one night, this woman made me sing a verse of a John Prine song. And out came a voice I'd never heard.
And us old-time kitchen pickers could thank him one more time for the songs that got us started. Gee, us and old John Prine.
Since that night, I sing every day. I've written 120 songs. I even perform a little bit. And I've got passionate interest in that story. How many thousands of other people have a voice that's buried somewhere that they're not finding? And so when I retired, I headed south, and I ended up busking one afternoon in Nashville. I recorded where Elvis recorded in Memphis. I ended up in New Orleans doing open mics down there and just having an old man's musical pilgrimage. The thing I discovered down there was those American music cities all had music districts. People didn't go to bars. they went down to the French Quarter or to Beale Street, and then they went to a bar. And I realized I live in a music district, Inglewood. We got the Ironwood, we got everything here. We even got the old King Eddie, and we got the National Music Center. This was a music hub, but we didn't see it as a district. So I found this amazing woman, Meg Van Roosendaal, and she had the same vision. And the two of us decided we're going to create a music district. And pretty soon, it started to catch on, and pretty soon a name emerged, the Music Mile. 2016, we knew we had something going when the mayor mentioned the Music Mile, and we knew, we'd made it. I think we could be the Nashville or the New Orleans of Canada. It's a great city, this city, for places where you can find your art. And I believe that once you hit my age, you've got to find your art. I don't care. Write a poem. Take a photograph. I don't care what you do, but you got to find something, because only through that will you actually find your voice.
Let's see how the current version of the Music Mile is adapting to allow musicians to return to stage and allow several venues to open their doors for the first time in months.
My name is Emma Stevens, and I'm the project coordinator for the Live for Music Mile It's Friday Night project.
The long days of shortly gone. So was football, can it stop? Famous last words taking no wrong. Wound up on the very same bar.
We're featuring 3 of our anchor venues. That's the Blues Can, the Ironwood, and King Eddie. So every Friday night you'll find live music at those 3 venues. And then every Friday we're also showcasing 2 other venues on the mile. We're doing it safely. We're physical distancing in the venues, but we're also streaming the show live to people at home. So if they'd rather not come out to the venue live, they can still participate. We also have a mix of outdoor shows and shows from rooftops. So if you're walking down the mile on a Friday night, you're sure to find some live music somewhere.
International Avenue is a culinary explorer's dream while on staycation in Calgary. Kuldeep Dillon has been living her passion for over 3 decades at Skylark Restaurant. Let's have a taste. We have some beautiful sweets that you are creating here.
The thing is, this is East Indian, the one I never cooked before. But I learned, I took some classes, everything, and now I love it.
What is this one? This
is called jalebi.
Jalebi.
And it's made of all-purpose flour, sugar, flavored food color, and deep fried.
For people who would go to Stampede, it's kind of like a funnel cake.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go in for some.
Yeah.
Because I love a good fried anything.
Thank you.
Oh, it's warm.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. This is the first time I'm having it. Yep. I'm gonna take some of this one. What is this?
Okay, this is actually, we called it savory. Salted, little bit spice in there, and it's made of chickpea flour, healthy.
So you've been here for 31 years.
31 already, yeah.
And how are you finding it during COVID-19?
It's slow,
It's
but
slow.
you're surviving,
Okay.
Yeah, it's my passion, it's the food.
The food too.
You feel good, you enjoy it, that's why I'm doing all this.
And this last one.
This is like a salted cookie.
Oh.
Made of all-purpose flour. There are a few spices in there and some black peppers. Lots of people have a big cup of tea or coffee, or even at night, glass of wine with that.
Oh.
Yeah, beer.
I'm gonna have one of these with a glass of wine
Sure,
tonight.
yeah.
This is fantastic. I can't wait to come back and sit down and have a
anytime.
full meal.
And the butter chicken, you would ever butter chicken anywhere, and this is the best.
This is the best.
This is the best.
I'm
believe
coming
me.
back. I'm coming
should,
back.
yeah.
I gotta order that for
you.
delivery or takeout.
Anything.
Okay, I'm coming back. I'm
Thank
ready.
you.
What is a makerspace and how does it function? At Fuse 33, you'll find artisans from different backgrounds with a variety of skills and talents. And there's lasers. This is Fuse 33,
Yes.
Makerspace.
That's right, yeah. I'm the managing director for the space. It's like a community shop.
A shop, sort of like shop class, because that's what I feel like. I feel like there's a bandsaw.
Yeah. So we're in one room of 4, and this one is the wood and metal shop, but we have lots of other stuff throughout the space as well. One of the things that is core to our mission is diversity, right? So we work with people from all sorts of communities, from all sorts of backgrounds. What I find is kind of like the serendipitous collision of ideas kind of leads to awesome stuff, right? To innovation. This is the tool that I probably use the most here. There's a 150 watt laser tube. The laser beam is focused down onto basically like a scalpel edge.
It is beautiful.
I cut the design out of that piece, and then I cut it again out of maple and walnut here. And then I friction press it in and glue it and then sand it all down. And it's like one piece of wood now. We're trying to make it so you don't have to be an expert to come in the space. Our goal is to help people kind of learn new skills and experience new things. Dale offers free mentorship. He's here at least 2 days a week.
I volunteer my skills in the woodworking department in teaching people and showing people how to make things and come at the end of the day have 10 fingers. I used to volunteer at the Calgary Drop-In Center doing the same thing, teaching people at risk cabinet making. I was a millwright before in my old life, but I've been doing cabinet making since almost 50 years now.
So I heard that you take scrap wood and you create very intricate things.
I grew up reasonably poor, so I don't like wasting stuff, and Mother Nature gives us this beautiful wood. You can make some beautiful things out of it, and it has to be pretty ugly before it ends up being firewood. Honestly, this sucks, being in a chair, but when I'm doing things, I don't think about it, and then lots of people just don't see me in a chair like I do.
You get to connect.
And I get to connect, and then I get to help teach people. It's just gets me out of the house, and it's always nice to see a smile at the end of the day.
I was always told, I grew up, I worked in IT, right? And I was always told as a logical person, not a creative person. But coming and working in this space has kind of been my therapy, especially during COVID. Being able to make like some of the PPE that we've been doing also makes us feel like, we have some control over this uncontrollable situation. So this is a ear saver, and we've made, I think, over 5,000 or 6,000 of these that we've handed out to frontline employees in Alberta.
What's this?
So that's a face shield. That one's a little dusty because it's a demo unit, but people were 3D printing them, but on a 3D printer, you can maybe do like 4 a day. But on that big laser over there, I can do 1,000.
Oh, wow.
So these are no-touch door hooks. So I have one on my keychain, actually, like this. And so I use them to press elevator buttons, to open doors. Yeah, actually, I'll get you to do this. So one of the things that we discovered with the acrylic door hooks is that when they come into the laser, they can be very sharp. So what we discovered is that this amazing little machine here, when you press the button, flame shoots out of it, and it flame polishes them, and they're no longer sharp.
Okay, let's see if I can do this.
All right, so now, if you pick this up and feel along the surface there, so it's nice, it's just rounded out the edge.
It is, and it's still warm. I love it so much. Can I have this one?
Yes, you can have that one.
I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Shannon. This was great. What an exciting experience at Fuse 33. If you have a creative story or a project to feature or know a talented person we should know, Please share that with us at submissions@calgaryartsdevelopment.com or post it online with the hashtag YYCLCL. I can't wait to share more creative Calgarian stories on living a creative life.